Hi people, alright, Tun here. Welcome to the first episode of Photoshop 101. Woo! And yeah, I have some new backgrounds and a mic for you guys just to make it as professional as possible for this series, alright? First of all, before I get started, I would like to say that today we'll be using the Adobe Photoshop 22.1, which is the most updated version there is. I hope so, yeah, because I updated it. Anyway, before I start this video, I would like to tell you guys that I don't know where to place it. Okay, like I'll place the timing of where I'm teaching what right here, so that you guys can if you guys were to rewatch this video, you guys can learn properly by just skipping through to the part which you want. So I'll place it right here. By the way, before we get started, please stick around till the end where I'll be giving you guys bonus tips with each episode, right? So there'll be a bonus tip for Photoshop which I'll be giving at the end of each episode. So please stick around till the end. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe because that'll mean a lot to me. And if I were to be doing an advanced tutorial, I could do it for free if I have a decent amount of subscribers on my YouTube channel. That'll be great, alright? So yeah, alright, we're now on Photoshop. Alright, so the first episode of Photoshop 101 I wanted to do was, as you can see by the title, teaching you guys about selecting, masking, and layers. So basically, when you first hop onto Photoshop, mostly you will just open up some blank sheet like this, right? I have a picture prepared just to this lesson. So when you're starting out, you'll see all these tools at the left side, and see the adjustments areas at the right side, and you'll see the layers icon at the bottom right. So right now I'm going to be teaching you like as if you don't know anything about Photoshop, and yeah, so that's how I'll be treating this whole series, like you never touched Photoshop before in your life, but you want to pick it up. So this is the right series for you, alright? So anyways, I don't want you guys to get overwhelmed by all the tools there is in Photoshop on the left side. So today I'll just be teaching you guys selection, alright? So how do I select a certain subject and place it on top of a layer, alright? So I'll show you guys right now. So this is the picture which I'll be using today, me just staring off a cliff, I would say. So the keyboard shortcut, right, the tool we'll be using today is called Quick Selection tool, which keyboard shortcut, you just press W and you'll select it, right? Then you use the open bracket and close bracket areas to increase the size of the brush, the selection brush. Either you can go up here, right here, and just increase it, right, size. But
ain't nobody got time for that.
So you just use the open bracket and close bracket just to increase it. So I'm just gonna select myself. And for lesson purposes, I won't be doing a proper selection. I'll just be showing you guys the key usage of this tool. So yeah, so select my shoes as well. Okay. Select like that. Okay. Once you get you select your subject, right? So the next thing which you can do is the masking icon right here, which is at the bottom. As you can see, you just press it, right? Then you'll just select that subject. So as you can see, the background is gone, and to indicate that you have just selected to just mask out that subject. Alright. So like I said, I'm not doing a proper accurate job with this. So I'm just clean it up slightly, not too much. Give me a moment. Right. So the idea is, okay, let me just bring this so you can Control C. Alright, Control C. So you Control C on the layer here, Control C, and you Control V so that I can bring it over to the layer. Alright. So that's it. You just been taught how to select and mask a subject. Alright. So okay, to control the size of the subject, you just, if you're using Mac, it's Command T. If you're using Windows, or PC is Control T, but I'm using Mac, so it's Control T to control the size of the subject. So control the size. That will show. Give me a moment. Right. So sorry, it's a big size, so let me just zoom it out. So if you Control T, this size, like control will come out, and you can just decrease the size just to fit it in. Alright, sorry, excuse me. Alright, so you've learned selection with the quick selection tool, and you've learned how to mask out your subject, alright, so that you can bring it onto a layer, alright. So let's just say, for example, right, okay, let me just create a layer, color layer. Sure, let's just make a blue background, right? So as you can see on the bottom right, so because, okay, let me just show you. So if I bring it down, okay, so here's the thing, suddenly the subject which I've selected is gone. The reason is because when it comes to layers, right, so at the bottom right, let me just increase it just for you guys, just to see better. So any layer that is way at the top will be kind of blocking the layer at the bottom. So that's why, like, since my subject layer is below this blue background layer, right, so my subject can't be seen, alright. So let's say if I were to make it seen again, my subject seen again, I have to bring it above that blue layer so that I can, so that my subject is like the dominant figure, and it's shown, right? So, and also be careful, just in case you press this eye icon and like it can be gone. So this eye icon is just to make the layer appear and disappear. So yeah, so that's that. Let's just show you guys the brightness and contrast tool, which is, if you guys got used Lightroom, it's just, this is the brightness and contrast. So what you can do with this is that the most top layer will dominate all the bottom layer. So this layer will control the whole brightness of every layer that's below it. So you see, that's that. So just to if let's just say if only I want my subject to be the one that is increasing in brightness, then you click this adjustment right here, and you can just adjust it. So it will show that, okay, I only want control the brightness and contrast of this layer. So you press this and you can control the brightness, yeah, and the contrast of this layer, alright? So it's the same thing for all the other adjustments that are here. As long as you just, okay, for levels for example, as long as you press this, then this layer is the only one that is in focus, and only this adjustment will only work on this layer. So that's how it works, alright?
Bonus tip.
A quick way to make a subject appear and disappear is by simply using the brush tool. Paint the subject over with black brush to make the subject disappear, and paint the subject over with the white brush to make the subject reappear. Simply toggle between the white and black brush by pressing the X key.
Alright, anyways, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for sticking around to the end. Thank you guys for watching episode 1 of Photoshop 101. Alright, I'm so excited to start this video series for you guys because I don't know, it just when I started out Photoshop, I do watch. I was self-taught by myself through YouTube, but sometimes YouTube I find that most people some of the tutorials aren't that beginner friendly, and I wanted to give you guys an updated 2021 beginner friendly version to learn Photoshop. Alright, if you guys like the video, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys at episode 2 of Photoshop 101. Bye.